plant haul time, a collective video of all my new plant babies. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, my name is Roos. My pronouns are she, her. I'm a houseplant lover from the Netherlands, and today I'm going to show you all the plants I got recently. I'll link all of the videos that I mentioned in the cards and also in the description. Before we get started, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you haven't already. It's really helpful if you do that early on somehow. But let's go look at the plants. The first few I'm actually going to show you from here, and one of the first plants I got is this Alocasia Mycoliciana Frydek, which I guess it's not really the Frydek, because officially the Frydek is actually only the white variegated one. So this is an Alocasia Mycoliciana Mexkowski Aurea variegata. And as you can see, it's a little bit sad. The leaves are hanging. This one is yellowing, but that is kind of normal with Alocasias in wintertime. So I'm hopeful that as long as the base stays strong and doesn't rot, that we can create a beautiful new plant. I'll hold some of the leaves up to you guys to hopefully see them properly. This baby leaf is adorable, has nice variegation as well. I hope you can see it. Also, this pot is beautiful. This was a gift to me from Piece of Clay Natalie. I do buy a lot of her pots anyway, but she made this one for me and I'm super happy with it. I love it. The other alocasia that I got on that visit to Hofstede Hovaria, which I have a video on, is this beautiful little Maharani alocasia, which looks a little bit sad, but as always, I'm not really worried unless it is a thrips on there, which it is. How fun. One sec. I broke off the leaf. Why? Oh, is this one of those videos? Another thrips. Oh no! Let me just show you the Maharani up close. This is a very small baby one. Some of the leaves are curling up like this, which I thought was just winter, but maybe it's thrips. I don't know now. And this is the new leaf, which I just broke off partly. So next, I'm gonna take you around to look at some begonias because they are planted in my big terrarium. I can't bring them here. So here is the terrarium. On the bottom, oh, the mister is on. We have Begonia Jiwui, which is a begonia I got at Ruperobe. Together with that, we have the Chlorosticta red form. This one actually died, so it is, well, it didn't die, but it fell apart, it rotted. So I now have a few leaves just lying there. Hopefully they're gonna root. Maybe I'm gonna do something to help them root. But these two are the begonias I got from there. Look how beautiful this one is. The pattern and the shape of the leaf I really like. Maybe I can zoom in because I can't go any closer. But look at this with the little hairs on the edges. Definitely love this one. I have several different Margravia in here, but the most special one is back here. Again, I'm going to try to get as close as possible. It's very small still. This is my finger next to it. This is Margravia El Coca, and I absolutely love this one. It gets really big and velvety when it gets bigger. I'm so happy to have gotten this little baby. I hope it grows well for me. You can see the new leaves here. I'm trying to be very careful because it's so delicate and small. Ooh, there's actually one more begonia I got from Ruperobe, and that is this Chloronura, which is cuttings that have not started to grow yet, but it's in their special soil in a little container. So I'm going to quickly close this again to keep the moisture in. There's also a few plants in my small terrarium, which most notably are these Hoya Thompsoni. This is a regular Thompsoni cutting that I got from my friend Ans. It looks like it's growing here. It's growing a little tendril here and just all over the place. Another adorable pot, by the way. This is actually a teacup that I'm using as a plant pot, also from that same woman, Natalie. And you can see more growth here. So far this is growing quite well. Its little brother is Hoya Thompsoni Pink, which does not look very different right now, but the flowers are pink instead of white. And I fell in love as soon as I saw this one on Instagram. I fell in love. It seems to be also a little bit hairier than the Thompsoni leaves, the regular one, but maybe that's just my experience with these two cuttings specifically. Here you can see the new growth. This little tendril is new, and there is a new leaf already, so this has been quite quick for me. I think it does really like the higher humidity and then also the warmth on the heat mat in the terrarium. I'm so happy that Ans was willing to give me a little cutting of hers because hers is also still very small. So I love generous planty friends. Hoya species Nong Nooch. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that right. But this Hoya has beautiful veins. I don't know if you can see it properly in this light. I'm going to try and show you a little bit better. This is beautiful and I'm so excited. If you see any bits on it, that is usually in the terrarium, it's bits of moss that are on there. Sphagnum moss seems to make little bits that look like thrips larvae, but they're not. But yeah, this, I'm super happy. This actually just arrived yesterday or the day before. As you can see, it's still in the plastic, but I'm gonna let it acclimate in the terrarium for a little bit. This might actually be the best way to show you, just having it in its space. Hoya species Nong Nooch, Thomsoni, and bonus Hoya meredithy. I'm going to film a Hoya video very soon, a Hoya collection video. In this little box, we also have a very exciting plant, which I think I showed you in the chores video. If you want to check it out here. This is my first ever Burl Marks fantasy cutting. And as you can see, it's a new leaf that's opening now. So this has grown quite quickly after losing its main big leaf. Super excited about this because this hopefully is going to grow in the terrarium and going to look amazing on the back wall. That is my intention. In that chores video, I also show you these two white princess philodendrons that have some pink, which is why I got confused. Look at how beautiful this is. These are rescue projects. This one actually seems to go very white, so hopefully there will be some green, or otherwise I will propagate it and help it go back to a more sustainable way of growing, because this white is probably gonna go. Did we actually get a bit of pink in that white? Interesting. The last plant in the terrarium is this Labysia pumila. Labysia. And maybe they're not even Labysias because I think the names are being discovered that they are different. I saw a post on Instagram that explained a different type of Labysia is not that at all. It's actually an emblemata. And I will link that post in the description. I'm no expert at all. This is my first Labysia and it is stunning. This is a typical terrarium plant. They can grow a little bit colder as well, but also do well in a little bit warmer. And maybe you can see it here. The leaf edges and the center vein are super pink, and they have that golden thing, which I love about Melanochrysum and Anthuriums, where they come in a little bit lighter and then slowly change to a darker, more green color. This is the propagated leaf. It's just so exciting, and these are very slow to propagate. So I'm very happy to have a plant that is already growing. And I would love to get a few more of these Labysia family or Ardisia, or the new name that is just been discovered. I think yesterday on Instagram I saw a post. Super excited for this one. And then lastly, I just bought this beautiful Alocasia. I thought it was an Alocasia Ninja, but I don't know now. I'm not quite sure anymore. It was labeled a black velvet. You can see it in the tour that I show here. It's a beautiful, amazing tour. And actually the leaf feels very velvet. It's very nice and shimmery. What I love about this one is that it's not just a huge, beautiful velvet leaf, but also the shimmer of the silver. I don't know if I can show you this on camera. I'll try, but it's like a crystallinum almost. The little veins are very shimmery. It's hard to capture. So I thought this was an Alocasia Ninja, but if you see the backs of the leaves, they are red. And someone in my comments told me that Alocasia Ninja has green backs. So now I'm not sure what it is. I know for sure it's not a black velvet because it's very different than my other black velvets and other black velvets that they had in the shop. Look how beautiful that is. Feel free to let me know your thoughts on this plant in the comments, but be nice about it. You don't have to be mean when you're leaving comments. At least that's my opinion. There are some new leaves on this one, which is very exciting. There's 2 new leaves growing, and I specifically picked this plant because it had several plants in one pot, which not only makes it look very nice and full, but also means that this is a very typical ADHD thing maybe. It means that I don't have to wait so long for a new leaf because there's several plants. So it's not just one plant that you have to wait for and wait for. This was a smart move based on my ADHD tendencies. I keep checking it for pests because now I'm a little bit scared Anyway, if you guys have any ideas for future videos, please let me know in the comments as well. I'm always open to those. I'm gonna be filming some very exciting content very soon for you guys. I also selected a few videos and playlists for you to watch if you wanna watch more Planty content right now. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, maybe join my Patreon or my YouTube membership. Hi patrons and YouTube members, I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye friends!